Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so I did this thing on Instagram where I wanted people to give me podcast episode ideas, and one of them was talking on the future of gaming. So that's what, this episode will overall be about. Talking on all aspects, because I feel like there are a lot of things to overall discuss with gaming. And, I'll be talking on, like, gaming, like, companies, like EA, Ubisoft. Of course, I gotta say my things about them and stuff. And then, fans. What other things can I talk on? I didn't even, like, write nothing down, so I'm honestly just going to, improvise as I'm doing this and stuff. I didn't look nothing up, didn't write nothing down. I'm just going based off of what I'm seeing right now with gaming, and, I think I'll also talk on, the future of gaming for me and stuff, because just recently, I got me a gaming PC, so I do see where, streams are going to be a little bit more litter. So anyways, just plug it in my Twitch channel. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch. Search up TMossBoss, and you'll find me. So just twitch.tv/TMossBoss. But anyway, so let's overall talk on the fans. I feel like the fans is gonna grow even more. I know people are probably like, how can a gaming fan base grow? Like, what it's already grown. Like, what more can the fans how many more fans can we honestly gain though? A lot. Like, I'm saying a lot. It's going to get to a point in time where I honestly feel like that there's going to be a video game that comes out where, so remember when, Fortnite had came out and Drake had played, a few games and then it was done and over with? I honestly feel like there's going to be a video game that comes out where Drake creates a Twitch channel or he's streaming off of YouTube and he's playing a video game. Like, he got a whole setup and things and he's sitting there, streaming. I honestly feel like it's going to get to that point in time. And who knows, maybe it's an older game, maybe it's a newer game, maybe he just jumps up one day, he just decides he's going to do some stuff like that. But I do feel like that it's going to be a point, a point in time where we see more celebrities. Because you don't really see a whole lot of celebrities, playing, unless, people in the gaming community. But I'm saying, when was the last time you seen, Samuel Jackson sit down and be playing the video game? Or who else? Freaking Dennis Rodman. I'm pretty sure Dennis Rodman, he seemed like the type that might be playing video games on the low. But where are some other people out there? I know Jack Black. I think he does that and stuff. He plays. I think he does have a YouTube channel and stuff. Speaking of that, Will Smith. I'm saying it's going to get to a point in time where there is a video game that comes out and celebrities are gonna be all over it. And I don't know what game. Who knows? It might be the next Call of Duty. Let's just get crazy with it. Let's say EA Games updates Battlefield 2042, and it's a brand spanking new game and stuff, and celebrities are gonna get all over that, and they're gonna be like, oh man, this game is crazy, this game is fun and stuff, and be playing it and things. But who knows? There'll probably be some stuff like that. You'll probably see where athletes and stuff, instead of let's go up against each other. I feel like things like that will happen where it's you get two athletes and they're playing a much more better. And actually, you know what? Before I even get into, I would like to see that one day, but that's what I want to overall get into. Video game companies, overall games or companies like EA, Ubisoft, 2K, Activision. What are some other companies out there? Because this is one thing that I'm seeing a lot, is that companies are just releasing these halfway made games and they're not doing nothing to them. Look at Battlefield 2042, prime example. That game came out. I played it. I thought it was all right. I ain't gonna say it was the worst game I've ever played, but I ain't gonna say it's the best game that I ever played. I feel like that what they overall did was a little bit out of date. Because I'm saying these online multiplayer, strictly only multiplayer games, I'm nah, man, people be loving stories. People be loving the story mode. People be loving them missions. Because I'm saying multiplayer, when you're overall looking up clips of people, I think the one and only time where it was good was when they did Battlefield 1 and 5, when it was World War 1 and 2 and stuff. That was the one and only time when multiplayer was just freaking crisp and it was amazing. But that was the last two Battlefields. They had time to work on those Battlefields. Plus, it wasn't really, hold on for a second. need to take my hoodie off because it's getting a little bit warm. But it wasn't like the first of its kind, but they, at the end of the day, I do feel like that it was the first time where they worked on such a big game. I mean, Battlefield 3 and 4 were big games, don't get me wrong. I feel like, yeah, Battlefield 4, that'll probably be like the last like good like modern, war game. But when they came out with Battlefield 2042, it was like they were trying to do that, plus have like some like futuristic stuff in it and things. But I'm like, have you guys not paid attention to what happens when we're getting these futuristic things? Like, for an example, Call of Duty, when they tried to get all futuristic on us, how did that turn out? We didn't like it. I think Advanced Warfare was probably the only good futuristic Call of Duty game they came out with. But when they started doing all the other ones, I think it was, what was it, like Black Ops 3, 4, Black Ops 4 was alright. But there was a Infinity Warfare. Bro, that game, man, I don't think I've ever seen a Call of Duty game get so much hate before. And I'm like, it's an okay game, but it's just, that's not what the fans want to play. And I feel like overall these companies ignoring like the fans and stuff, it's gonna get to a point in time where like companies, they start shutting down over that. They're gonna get desperate. I think I've said this before, but companies are gonna get really, really desperate, and they are gonna try to like do all these like last minute things to revive the company. But it's gonna get to a point in time where other games out there, because I'm telling you, like I this is what I sometimes notice with video games. They will come out on PC, or it can, come out on all consoles, but sometimes you'll see where a game will come out on PC, globally does freaking amazing, and then if they get the right team to work on the console version, bro, because I remember when they did that with Counter-Strike. They tried to come out with a console version of Counter-Strike, and that didn't turn out so good. But I was like, bro, like if they have like the right team work on that game and they're updating it consistently and they're doing things to it, I do feel like that there will be a day where a video game comes out, people are interested. Look, there's the one soccer game that's like, honestly, if when that game does release, they're gonna put FIFA like down under, bro. Like they seriously gonna. There's this like new soccer game I think called like is it UFL or UCL? I think it's called UFL. Hold on for a second. Let me look it up because I don't UFL. Yeah, okay, it's called UFL. But anyways, once when that game comes out, I honestly think that FIFA, they're gonna have like a serious competition, and it's gonna get to a point where like they're gonna probably have to skip out. Or if they honestly, I think what it is that they'll release a game that's competing with UFL, and then they're trying to hype it up like, oh yeah, we're having it where, now you don't have to spend all this extra money and stuff. Because think about it, EA games made bank, especially back then when they were doing like, when YouTubers was doing those like FIFA pack openings. I think you still see where people do that. Let me look it up real quick. FIFA pack opening. Let's look it up. Oh, okay, so yeah, people, they still do pack openings and things, but other than that, it's like it doesn't get that same hype like it like freaking years ago and stuff. Like there's the one guy, Rhoda Shaw. He because he always was doing pack opening videos. I think there's like last one he did was 5 months ago, it looks like. But yeah, it was like, but he uploaded one, it was like 7 years ago, and that was like, I think that has to be the most viewed pack opening video. But other than that, I do feel like that they're gonna have it where like it's easier to get packs in there. They're gonna have it where like, okay, well now we're getting desperate. It's like, there's people like not even really buying our game, so let's have it where they buy it. But now like you when you're playing the game and stuff, then we'll give you like 10 packs for no reason and things. Because no, there's other games out there where I see if they do that, and I'm all like, FIFA could have been doing that a long time ago. But I feel like it's definitely gonna be something that they do in the future. But anyways, no, there's like video games like Destiny or The Division, and they'll have it where like, you'll play the game and then you'll get like these engrams or cash packs or whatever they call them in The Division. But they'll have where you get these engrams in Destiny, and you'll get like a crap ton of them, and you'll get some dope weapons with any things depending on what kind of engram you get. But anyways, and then yeah, with The Division, they'll have it where you get those cash boxes, and you'll get some like dope stuff in anything, like some dope weapons and all that crap. And I'm like, or armor and things. I'm like, FIFA could have been done did that, and then they'll probably have it where it's like, if you want to still do the pack opening, they'll have it where like that option is still there, and then it'll be like, oh, you get like the best of the best players, and so people can be doing these videos all over again where it's like, oh, I got Ronaldo, I got Messi, I got some other great name soccer player and stuff. But I'm like, it's not gonna have that same hype that it did back years ago. Like, it's still gonna be there, people are still gonna do it, but it's not gonna have that same hype as it did years ago. And there might probably like somehow, some way, like rewire the system where somebody does get like some like all legendary pack or whatever, where they're getting like all blue cards and then getting like all these crazy things going on. But other than that, it's still gonna be the same game. It'll probably be a little bit cheaper and you don't have to put as much money in it, but it's still going to be the same game. And I think that's going to probably be like EA games like last resort on trying to revive the FIFA games. Like, obviously it's still there. It's obviously the biggest soccer game to be released. And I think there was the one people that was doing the PES games. They did a game called like eFootball or something like that. That didn't do so good. So that was like, I feel like that game is just done and over with. And once when this UFL game comes out, bro, I'm telling you, because I think there's like the actual legitimate like soccer league overseas was like, oh, I think they did say like we're overall done with like FIFA games or some stuff like that. And there's like, yeah, with this UFL, I'm like, honestly, I think that's going to be the next big game. So I'm telling you, it's like EA, like, and that's the thing where it's like many people have warned them that they don't listen to the fans. And that's honestly the issue with these companies today. You guys don't listen to the fans, and so it's going to get to a point in time where the fans are like, you know what? Well, we don't want to listen to you guys no more. We tried. We wanted nothing but the best for the game, but you guys was not listening to us. So therefore, you know what? No, like we are done, okay? We don't want to play your game no more. We don't want nothing to do with you guys. So I'm like, then honestly, at the end of the day, they brought it on themselves. So... But anyways, but then like, what are some other companies out there? Ubisoft, I feel like they're once in there, because there's this one game called the Days Before. I think once when that game comes out, I think like people are not gonna really be playing the Division anymore. And I'm like, because the Days Before, that's like it's like the Division, but it's a zombie filled game instead of like going up. But it like, bro, the game looks freaking amazing. I honestly can't wait for that game to come out. Let me look it up real quick. The Days Before survival game on Steam. Release. Bro, it's releasing in June? Oh, that's 3 months from now. Oh, bro, I can't wait for that game to come out. Hopefully by then I have like a better graphics card and stuff. NVIDIA. Ooh, no, I don't think I have that graphics card. Is that graphics card even available to be purchased and things? Because I'm like, I'd see some... Oh, maybe it is. Add to cart. Ooh, it is. Bro. But I don't think that's better than the one that I got now. Yeah, I think I got one that's better than that. So this game might be playable when it comes out. Oh, okay. Well, then, hey, yo, I'm chilling. But no, because I was all like, bro, I'm going to definitely buy that game when I get, when I have my gaming PC now. But no, I'm saying like, it's going to be there's going to be so many games. There's going to be games out there competing with, obviously we already got a game out there competing with FIFA. There's going to be a game out there competing with Call of Duty. I mean, they got a lot of competition now with Warzone. And then that's actually one thing. Speaking of like Warzone and then all these Battle Royale games, this Battle Pass stuff, no. It's going to get to a point in time where a video game company messes up and they ruin the Battle Pass for everybody, bro. I'm saying, because you got a lot of games out there already where they already have this Battle Pass stuff. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get to a point in time where there's like companies that's like, hey, you know what? We got to chill on this Battle Pass stuff. We can't be doing this anymore because, people are mad about it now. Hold on for 1 second. All right, I had to do some things real quick. But anyways, no, there's going to be a point in time where Battle Passes are just, they're no longer a thing. Because, I'm saying, like, you already have it now where, like, so many different companies out there. I was surprised when I started seeing Battle Passes in the Division. And I was playing that game one day and seeing it and was like, are you serious, bro? Like, why? Just why? And then Destiny, I was like, they rewired that game to where it was like they're gonna be making more money off of it. And I'm like, you guys have might as well had just no, because I don't feel like a lot of people catch on to that. Destiny 2 is honestly scamming people. Maybe one day people will realize that all that they are doing is is they got going on is a scam, and maybe when they come out with the next one they won't be doing that crap. But I'm like, no, they who is it, Bungie? They freaking, I almost was about to say the developers behind Halo, but no, Bungie, they you guys had like honestly messed up Destiny 2. Like, it was good because they had it where it was like, because my thing is this, I bought that game like prior, before and stuff. So my thing is this, like, I should be able to have like some sort of like, special privilege. I'm like, because I bought the game when it originally came out. It wasn't like I downloaded it for free or it was like, no, I had that game. And you mean to tell me I'm like, now I gotta spend additional money for battle passes and all this? I don't want to put no more money in games. My thing is this, and they chose the perfect time to start doing that crap. The pandemic. When there's people, I'm like, that's honestly, no, there's gonna be a lot of like places out there that's gonna be sitting down thinking about that, and or people that's gonna be thinking about that, and it's like, nah, honestly, it's like Destiny is gonna go down under. I should do a separate video talking on that, because I'm like, you guys waited until the pandemic to start doing all this. Oh, let's add battle passes and have it where now they gotta spend additional money on that, spend additional money on DLCs and all, and you got all these other different games out there where it's like, yeah, if it's, the cosmetic things, yeah, you gotta pay for it, but it's like, they be giving out cosmetic stuff left and right. I'm like, but I don't care about it. I'll play the game with the weapons that I already have. And knowing them, they'll probably find a way that's like, oh, well, you'll need this weapon, but the only way to get this weapon is by buying the battle pass. And I'm like, bro, I get sick and tired of this battle pass stuff. I feel like that is going to get to a point, who knows, and at the rate that is going with gaming, they'll probably do some dumb stuff where like, oh, we'll get rid of the battle pass, but we're going to have something else in the game to where you got to give us more money and stuff. So yeah, it's, I feel like there's just going to be more and more games. I mean, look at Grand Theft Auto. I honestly think when, speaking of like the future, let's talk on the future of Rockstar Games. I honestly think when they come out with Grand Theft Auto 6, I think it's going to be a flop. Like, they'll probably come out with the story mode first, have it where we're all interested in that. But I honestly think that game is going to be a flop. Like, look at how they're doing Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. And then they're expecting the same people that they just did dirty with with that trilogy, that remastered trilogy Grand Theft Auto. And then you, quote unquote, like remaster Grand Theft Auto 5. It doesn't really require no remastering, but you have it where people had to pay money for that. I'm saying, like, do you honestly think that like, nah, man, Rockstar Games, like, you guys, there's gonna be another company that goes down under. I'm like, I honestly feel sorry for the state of, like, Rockstar Games right now, because at one point in time, they was on top of the world. There is no other company out there that can compete with them. They was on top of the world, and it was like, fam, what is you doing? Like, why are you guys messing up? Like, I don't get that, man, but yeah, they just decide, you know what, hey, we're gonna mess up, we don't care about nobody, and yeah, now look, it's like they just out here, struggling. They struggling to get people to probably buy this remaster, because it's gonna get to a point, I feel like, where people are gonna get more involved in PCs, where it's like you got like the servers, the role-playing servers. That's the only reason why Grand Theft Auto is a thing now, like, because of the role-playing servers. But if it wasn't for that, honestly, people would not be playing Grand Theft Auto. Because I think there was, at one point in time, people were saying that, like, multiplayer lobbies was just dead. And it was like, and then it was proven to be dead, because they was like, oh, well, let's shut down the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Well, I mean, yeah, because everybody got like Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s, but still, it was like, you would think that like they wouldn't be focusing on stuff like that, because if you have like a lot of people playing the game, you ain't gonna be paying attention to stuff like that. So yeah, they were probably like, let's just shut down the servers and just see what happens from that. And I'm all like, honestly though, I do feel like that it probably would have got to a point where they would have started working on Grand Theft Auto 6 a lot sooner. But it was like but it was the role playing servers, and so they were all like, "Oh, well, we're getting sales on PC, so let's wait a little bit longer, and then let's do all this other extra stuff and not focus." Because I'm saying like they literally have Red Dead Redemption 2, and they haven't done nothing to that. I honestly don't even want them to do anything to that because all they're just gonna do is take more money from us. So I'm like, they're now taking pages out of freaking EA games. I'm like, yeah, you guys are definitely ain't gonna see no success after all this stuff. Because I'm like, I don't even know how much money they made off of this new remaster. I think people probably only bought it because then who knows? You might have those people out there where they're like, oh, well, I like my things looking, like top tier quality. I don't want my stuff looking all old and all that. And who knows, they'll probably end up doing that too, where it's all like, you'll only be able to play if you have an Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5, you'll only be able to play that version of Grand Theft Auto 5. You won't be able to play the Xbox One. So they'll probably have it where they'll end up forcing people to buy that. And I know people are probably like, oh, no, they won't do. I'm like, nah, trust me. I'm like, they scamming other people. I'm saying because there would probably be people out there that did have like the Xbox 360, PlayStation 5, or PlayStation 3, and they probably was playing Grand Theft Auto on there. I think there were, because there was people remember there was like a video where it showed like the last few minutes of Grand Theft Auto 5 on the old consoles, and so people were still playing it, but yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna get to a point in time where they're all like, you know what? Nope. We're gonna figure out more ways of scamming our fans, and that's gonna be not even Rockstar Games. There's gonna be a lot more companies that's out there doing stuff like that. So yeah, there's gonna definitely be more scammers, but I do think that there are gonna be companies out there where they're all like, hey, you know what? Play our game, we ain't gonna scam you, and then that's why companies like EA. Activision, they're not, well, I don't know, they got stuff going on with Warzone, so I ain't gonna really say that they're scamming, but yeah, EA scamming, Rockstar Games scamming, what are some other companies out there? Ubisoft scamming, okay, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of them like top tier companies, they just gonna go down under. So anyways, but yeah, in that being, I'll probably end up, I don't know, I feel like there might be more things overall talk on in the future of gaming, but I'm going to go ahead and call it a day with this episode. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on the podcast streaming service. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.